Okay, hi. This is a very important video. Right, madre? Yeah. This is an important video, okay? Now, I've been in deep prayer for 2 days. Let me just take it back a little bit, okay? So, this procedure I was about to have done, let me take it further back. Where do I start with this, explaining everything?
I guess. You know what? Why don't you explain what happened today and then go backwards?
Okay.
Because that's on a positive note.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, I just figured out that I am a physical empath. I had always been looking for a term for what it was, and a bunch of things just came to me today, probably just from God, because I had been asking for 2 days now for a reason for this, and then I kept thinking back at when I was doing the medium thing. I would feel physically how people are dying. I would feel the moment of death, like this one guy that shot himself in the head. I felt the moment he did it, and I never even met the guy, but I knew his girlfriend.
And that totally
Which,
freaked me out.
Okay, so it's like, there's so many things that used to happen, like, I'd walk by someone in a grocery store and all of a sudden go blind because they had a stroke or were about to have a stroke. There were so many things, and I was in the ER all the time with that shit.
All the time.
Thinking that I was having aneurysms, heart attacks.
And it really scared you.
I was terrified. I mean, I was living in fear
And
constantly.
when we would go there,
Nothing was ever wrong with me.
no.
Okay. So, I've been feeling sick. I'm not even going to say that I'm sick, because I'm not. I'm not sick. I don't have POTS. I don't have mast cell disease.
Empathy from other people for a long time.
Yeah. And there has been tons of proof for it. Okay, I've been doing this since I was very young. Okay. But here's the thing. Okay, so I'm also a medium. I can directly contact God and receive what I need immediately. I've been able to do that.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
When you were a baby,
Yeah.
remember when I sang that song to you, Rockabye Baby?
Yeah.
That triggered you.
Yeah, that's
into
interesting.
Screaming bloody murder.
Yeah, I don't know what that was
Seriously.
about.
So it must have been an incident, falling down or something. But there's a connection with that. It's not a very good song.
Well, Rockabye Baby. None of these nursery rhymes are good songs. They're terrible. But anyway, so I was thinking today, I was thinking back. I have this journal that I used to write in from when I was 17 onward. And I remember very clearly this one night. I was 18 years old. I was just about to start dating Derek. And I was just always very emotionally and spiritually connected to just the universe, to nature, to everything. And I really felt sad, and I needed to write this down. And I remember going outside and just looking at the stars and writing this. And it was about, I specifically said that I feel so much pain and empathy for everybody in the world. And I want to be able to take on all of their pains, all of their illnesses, all of their tears and suffering, and have me feel it so that they don't have to. It's really...
Exactly.
No, because I really remember doing that.
Yeah. And it's okay.
I know, it's just
You know?
like... I remember writing that, and I remember how I felt all the time.
And that was your wish, kind of.
Yeah, it was like...
Like they say, be careful what you wish for.
I have so much empathy for everybody on the planet. I don't have to know them. Just the fact that I knew that there was pain going on somewhere in the world was enough for me to, like, be in so much sorrow about it that I just wanted to take it away from everybody.
You know, it's because you're so intuitive, too. It's...
Yeah, and so it's so bizarre because then that's exactly what I got.
That's exactly what you got. So now you can begin to heal from that.
So here's where it gets weird again. So okay. Here's the thing. Now, it's not just from other people. I'm also getting it from unreleased emotions. Now, there's something to be said about POTS completely going away from me and not being in the hospital anymore with allergic reactions since I've been getting PTSD treatment. Having someone to talk to, a therapist, to be able to properly release these pent-up emotions. And some of them aren't even mine. It's like I'm holding on to so much anger. I'm so angry. And that's a part of it, okay? But here's the other weird thing, okay? So, like, oh God, where do I start with this? I think that the only thing that actually belongs to me is the heart issue, because I've kind of always had that. I don't know to what degree. I mean, obviously, it's the only thing that was able to get fixed by a doctor, that was actually findable by a doctor, which was these SVT episodes. Everything else is like a bunch of horse shit, okay? I remember looking at a documentary about this girl. This was years ago. About 6 years ago. Yeah, about 6 years ago, or 5 years ago. And this documentary, this girl, it was terrible. She was allergic to, like, her own tears. She was getting anaphylaxis to everything. She could only eat, like, one food. She had gastroparesis. And I just remember feeling so bothered by it. Like, I wanted to, like, help her. That was terrible for her to have to go through that. Maybe 4 days later, I started getting anaphylaxis to all my food. And I've had that problem ever since, okay? My cousin Stacy has MS. She started getting vertigo. 2 days later, I started getting vertigo. She still has vertigo. I still have vertigo. Yet every doctor I go to cannot figure it out. Okay, so then I bought these urine testing strips for my dad's urine to make sure his kidneys and liver are working okay and to make sure he doesn't have a UTI. For like 2 weeks straight, he had very high leukocytes, blood in his urine, and it was bothersome to me. I was trying to get him healthy with that, and I felt really bad about it. All of a sudden, my leukocytes went high. and I started having blood in my urine. At the same time, his test results cleared up without any treatment. I had a procedure done the other day trying to figure out why I have high leukocytes and blood in my urine, and there is nothing wrong with me. So, what I was saying with how I have a high connection with God. Okay, so right before my procedure, I was asking God, please, I'm reluctant, but I will follow where you put me. And I was so terrified to get this procedure done because of all of my problems. And I almost didn't get it done because of my fear. And then I knew that I had to just trust God with it. And whatever happens, happens. And everything went okay. And now I feel since after that, my connection with God is so much more. It's almost like it was like a test to see if I was ready to just give in and follow what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so yesterday and today I've been praying. And no, I'm not a religious person. I have very strong faith in God, but I am not a religious person. Just gonna say that. But anyway, I was just telling God, please, I need to figure out what this is, and I need to get rid of it. It needs to go away. And then a series of weird shit happened today. I woke up this morning and I'm like, all right, something needs to start going in motion, so I got a past life regression done. That was weird. I found out some bizarre shit there, but it doesn't really have to do with anything, but at least I don't think. And then a series of things happened. All of a sudden, this thing I accidentally popped up with is this Reiki center in Dearborn, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I should start going to get Reiki there. Just popped up. I wasn't looking for it. It was just there on my phone. So, okay, that happened. And then, so I've been watching Gaia. I have the Gaia app on my TV. And I was watching this documentary about transcendence of something about being a light or light bodies and transcendence or something. So then, okay, my mom's testing his urine right now. Is it bad?
I bet your leukocytes are gone.
No, I don't think they are yet. He's got them? Oh, shit. Anyway, so I was watching that, and I didn't watch the whole thing because I was actually very tired today, but so a lot of epiphanies came up, and I'm playing with my hair a lot because I'm worked up about this. So where do I begin here? Okay, so they started talking about Jesus and how he was a being of light and how he revealed himself to these two disciples of his, as this being of light. And oh my God, I don't even know how to describe this, but Shem, something like that, is in the Bible, is what describes these people, and they're called, Shem translates from Hebrew into the shining ones. The shining ones being like Jesus, or people that can transcend themselves to being perfect, or the shining bodies that can travel to heaven and back and things like that. And there's evidence of like wormholes and stuff in the Bible that I didn't even realize, but it kind of made sense. But anyway, like they were talking about the trumpets and all this stuff. But anyway, so it got me thinking, okay, so all that time that I was doing ghost hunting, you remember when we were getting EVPs of them constantly saying, "You're the light."
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, so like they would be like, I'd be like, "Well, don't you see a light somewhere? Can't you just go into the light or whatever?" And they'd be like, "Well, we're all following you because you're this big bright light." And then they would say, "Oh my God, it's so bright." And then I asked what color it was. They said it was a big white light radiating off of me. And that's why ghosts follow me everywhere, according to them. And I've gotten those EVPs from several different spirits over a course of 12 years. And I'm not trying to say that I'm Jesus, because I'm definitely not that. But
You are one of his children.
I don't know what I am. I was born with it, whatever it is. What? Yeah. But like, I was born with it. With having apparently a different aura field than other people. And that has brought me a lot of heartache, a lot of problems. But it's also made me very different from a lot of people, emotionally and mentally.
I still think Grandma's father was a healer.
Yeah.
Sylvie was saying, no, there was no such thing.
Yeah, there was. Dad even told me there was.
She told me.
Yeah, and she told you about it. Maybe it was hush hush.
Maybe they just didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It was hush hush. But, so there is, like, I've always known growing up, even when I was very little, that I was very different. That I think of things very differently, that I process things differently, that I feel things differently than other people. Everything was much more intense for me, much deeper for me. I get hurt so easy. It wasn't like I was some sort of crybaby spoiled brat or anything like that. I was literally just a very feely person. And if someone said something rude to me, it would break my heart. Like, it was bad. And I'm still like that. I get hurt very easily. It's not intentional. It's just...
Not me, man. I go there and beat him up.
I know.
Not always.
No, I know, but...
Some things did hurt.
Okay, so... I remember I used to go outside in the rain, and I had this fake children's plastic wand that lit up with batteries in it.
I remember that.
And I used to go outside, and I used to try to make the rain stop. And every time I did it, the rain would stop. And then every time I do it again, the rain would start. And then it would stop. And I did this all the time. Now, I'm not saying I'm magical. I am saying that I knew that there was something different about me. Like, yeah, kids play around like that all the time, okay?
Usually doesn't work.
When I was 3 years old, rocking on my rocking horse in the backyard, I was talking to God in the sky at all times. I remember doing that. I have a pre-birth memory. Now, I'm going to bring this up really quick. I'm also a medium. A lot of people that have these abilities have had near-death experiences. Now I'm trying to figure out if that was a pre-birth memory or if I died in the womb, and that's why God gave me the choice to stay there or come back. I don't know. But I just know that ever since I was born, I had these gifts. And I think a lot of times my logical mind gets in the way of things. Instead of just feeling through things and trusting that, it's sort of like I just, well, wait a minute. But it's like as a kid, as a child, I just knew things without having to overthink things. And this is so bizarre. So a physical empath, that makes all the sense in the world. Like, oh, it was so terrible for me. Oh my God. So now what I have to do is I have to try, I have to figure out how to release this, because I'm not sick. I don't have mast cell disease. I'm not allergic to any foods. They've proven that more than once. I'm not actually allergic to anything. But I'm having these other people's symptoms of their illnesses. And I've been holding on to it for too long. And I need to release it, let it go, let the anger go, let the fears go. And then I need to learn how to stop it from happening, protect myself. And I also got to figure out what the fuck is the point.
You know what I did when you had that procedure done? I said a prayer and I told God, please make you okay.
Okay.
So you're okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm having symptoms of stupid shit from other people. And it has made me terrified for so long. And I don't need to be that way anymore. I don't. Oh my God. But we just figured this shit out. Because this is how everything started. When I was doing my medium thing, God, I remembered feeling people die. It wasn't even just dead people. It was that time I was driving home with Kim in the car, and I felt like my eye socket exploded, and I felt like something went through the side of my head and thought I was having a fucking aneurysm. Come to find out later on in the day that my friend's boyfriend just shot himself in front of her, which I predicted 2 days before it happened. I warned her about it. And at the exact moment that I felt it happen is when he did it. And I never even met the guy. I take back my wish.
That's right. Good.
I am not the person to be taking on the world's illnesses and sorrows and weaknesses and suffering. I can't do that. I won't. But that's what I've been doing. That's what I wanted because of my empathy.
And we've accepted it.
And I feel like I need to figure out how to balance my empathy.
And I think you will.
Because I really do care too much about everyone.
Now, maybe you can care a lot more about yourself.
Right, and I don't even know who I am anymore because of this.
Exactly. Start doing what you want to do. Just take off.
Yeah.
Go to the park. Baby steps.
Maybe I should just drive down to Florida and
Oh,
go
you
to
will.
Harry Potter.
You will.
I'm serious. Oh, this is
You know what we'll
not
do?
cute.
We'll have Deandra fly here and she can drive back down with you.
Okay.
When you're well. When you get
I
through
am well.
this.
I just need to
know,
release
right?
it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is crazy shit, guys. This is, I don't even
Oh, no,
know.
I'll drive down with you. But who would drive back with you?
God will figure it out.
Yeah.
So, that's where I'm at. I haven't come across anybody that is a physical empath ever. I thought that it was just some kind of medium thing or something, but even though I was doing it,
close to them either.
I was doing it
Because
with
they got
living
their own
people.
things going
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Yeah. Same with mass cell people. You're going to have to start weaning away from a lot of the things that have brought you here.
Yeah.
You can have empathy for, but not
But I
every
need to
day.
disconnect somehow.
You're going to disconnect for a while. They can stay on your Facebook or whatever, but you're going to disconnect.
And you know what's weird, Mom? You know, oh God. Just everything. I could feel people's emotions too, and I'm just now
Yeah.
figuring it out. Like, I absorb
Well,
everything.
You know what, Sandy? This didn't happen overnight. It's not going to go away overnight.
I know.
It's a process. And I really want you to start with Reiki. We'll call
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have
on
to get
Monday.
weekly Reiki done.
We're going to find out how much it costs, and we put a budget in for that.
Okay.
We don't need clothes right now.
Well, I haven't been buying any, so I've just been working on my book.
Right.
Which now I have to add this to it.
And so this
Oh,
is a
my
real
Lord.
breakthrough. But I knew something was different when you actually went and did this procedure. Because the day before the procedure, you were not going.
Well, yeah, because that message scared me.
Yeah.
That message scared me.
What message?
What the hell happened to your arm?
I was itching it.
Oh my God.
I know, isn't that horrible? Because of the...
That's awful. Do you want me to wrap it up?
No, it's dry. It wasn't bleeding that much. It was just, I scratched
It looks terrible.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not even bruised.
See my empathy. It's happening again.
It's
Me?
fine.
Okay, so...
But that was a breakthrough. The day before you didn't want to go, and then all of a sudden you woke up the next day and said, you know what, tomorrow I'm getting it done. I'm just getting it done. I'm going to leave it in God's hands. And this is how it works.
Yeah. Okay, so the other thing too, okay, I've had a nodule on this side of my thyroid for I don't even know how long. They even measured it. No, it was this side. Or this side. I don't even remember anymore. But it was
But I did hear
1 centimeter.
I do hear that nodules do go away.
Okay, well it disappeared.
Yeah.
Then I had several cardiologists figure out that I had mitral valve prolapse with regurgitation in my heart. And they said that eventually I would need my heart valve replaced.
No problem.
All of a sudden, it's not happening. It's not there anymore.
We have a good heart doctor now that you got to get to.
And I've gone to 3 different cardiologists that looked for it and said that it's not there. Does it just fix itself? Like...
But you always said, I'm going to a different heart doctor because I don't think they're telling me the truth.
I don't remember that.
Well, you have.
Oh, yeah, I have said that. Oh, yeah, because I didn't believe it. I'm like, how does someone have a mitral valve prolapse with regurgitation? I even know what it looks like on the freaking machine thing because I watch it and they showed me what it looks like.
Yeah, that went away.
The last 2 times I had the scan done, I watched it. It wasn't there. They weren't lying to me. It disappeared.
It's crazy. But this is good. This is good.
Oh, my Lord. It's very
What a
confusing.
breakthrough this is. But Sandy, I know you. And when you get your mind on something, this
Oh,
will be
shit.
done.
Oh, yeah.
Because you believe in God so much and you trust in Him right now, and I'm going to cry. That it's just going to happen for you.
Yeah.
With, like God probably is saying, you're going to have to do the work, Sandra.
Nah, obviously, yeah. But, so
It's crazy.
this all
good.
happened in one day.
Yeah, crazy good. Even me talking to you last night, like watching that episode on the heart, our hearts, and not getting upset about the neighbor. Now, see, you told me yesterday it's not going to be there forever. It's gone.
It's not a big deal.
It's gone.
She was freaking out about, she was turning into one of those crazy people
Yeah.
that stare out their windows. Oh my God, the neighbor's parking on that side of the street. I don't like it. I'm going to call the cops. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, that was, woo.
But speaking of Wendy, like when we were in Florida, we heard how good she was doing.
Oh, I know. So that's another thing. So I've had some psychic attacks by demonic entities in the past. But when I went to go see this lady to give her a reading, she had been sick for a very long time with a mysterious illness that no doctor could figure out. I went over there. I had some buzzy sensation here that was telling me to get the fuck out of there. When I left, all that shit happened, which I'm not going to go into because it's in my book. I was attacked by an entity, but all of a sudden her illness wasn't there.
And it became yours.
It became my illness.
You had the ambulance. You didn't make it home.
I even called an ambulance on the way home. I
Like
took her illness.
A quarter of a mile away from her house afterwards.
And she was all better. And she's been better. She's been fine ever since.
So you healed her.
I healed her by being... This is what's really fucking weird. I heal people by not just being in their presence, but even being in their loved one's presence. Like Terry. I was in her presence, and I could feel her boyfriend shoot himself when he killed himself.
Yeah.
But I never met him.
Right.
It's like an energy piggybacking, where if I am in front of someone talking with them, I am also picking up everything on everyone closest to them.
Another thing
It's terrible.
is you allowed it though, and you're putting your foot down.
I'm not going to allow it anymore.
Exactly.
It's done. I'm done.
Serious.
I am important. I am number one.
And
I
you
need
know
to
what?
make
I'm
myself
almost
number one.
thinking that it's almost not even from the spirits. It's from other people.
Most of it is.
Yeah.
But I was also feeling it from spirits.
Yeah. But you could sometimes get rid of that.
But not anymore, because remember when I said in my head, I said to you, I said, I don't want to feel how they die. I don't want to feel that shit.
That, and it went away.
And then I just gave a reading to a nurse lady that I'm friends with now. And I was picking up everything about how her sister died and whatever, but I wasn't actually feeling it this time. I gained control over the situation. I wasn't feeling how she died. I was just seeing how it happened, which I'm fine with.
Awesome.
I'm fine with having visions of it. I don't want to physically feel this shit.
Yeah, if you get a vision about something, you can tell them, but you're not feeling it. You're disconnected from it.
Yes.
And that's where you.
That's what I need to do with living people.
Yes. You can be connected.
I can be connected emotionally to someone without having to take on their baggage.
Exactly.
I need to disconnect that cord.
And you know what's going to help you is being around healthy people.
Yeah.
Seriously. Upbeat, positive,
Right now,
people,
I don't think I can be around anybody
no, you don't need to.
until I figure out
Absolutely.
how to let it go. It's not mine.
there's a lot
It
of
doesn't
people.
belong to me.
You know, like when Jason comes around to cut the grass and you're talking to him, none of that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, there
Yeah.
are people, but when you get around Donna and Kelly or some people that are toxic,
Yeah, they're more emotional. The kind of emotional people is what I end up getting it
as
from.
soon as you recognize that,
That is interesting.
you might be able to know how to block it. You know what I mean? Down the road.
Yeah.
But I would definitely stay away from that.
You know what else I was thinking of too? You know when I was going to karaoke here? Remember that night that I told you that all of a sudden all these people started approaching me? Oh my God.
Taking up your energy.
It was, no, I'm telling you something though. It was unreal. I don't know what it was about me that night. I was just existing in the world, and person after person after person after person would come up to me randomly. They don't know me. They've never met me. They've never seen me in their life. Randomly crying hysterically, telling me their life story and clinging on me and hugging me. They weren't drunk. They were telling me so-and-so died and la 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 la. Like, why are these people coming up to me telling me their life story and all their problems? Like, I don't know you. I'm not your therapist. Like, what's going on right now? And me being the loving person I am, I was like, oh, it's okay. Like, hugging them and like,
No more.
I have to disconnect from that. Look, okay, in therapy, the therapist has to find a way to try their best to stay emotionally disconnected from the person that they are helping.
And you know, Jason has done a good job.
Yeah, but listen, it's sort of the same thing that I need to be doing.
Yeah.
I can have empathy. I can still have a connection. Even,
Do you know what, Sandy? They went to school for this. Just like you're going to go to school for this.
Yeah.
You're going to be talking to people about how to.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I've been angry for so long for no reason. The anger and the fear is...
Oh, that deserves a nice hot bath.
I'm going to wait till we get our giant tub put in. So I can just
You'll be ready.
float in it like it's a pool.
We're gonna make it beautiful.
I need that.
With those
See, and that's the thing. I really do. I need my space of luxury that I can just go to and relax in.
Absolutely.
Like my
Maybe
little
Tommy will
sanctuary.
take a bath in there and learn to relax a little bit. Who knows?
Men don't take baths. It's
lot
too
of them do.
foofy for them. I don't understand that either.
They
But
go in hot tubs? No, a lot of men do.
the only reason a man goes in a hot tub is to get laid.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Okay. So.
This is a breakthrough. I'm just floored. Just floored about this. I am. I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited. Yeah, that's all I gotta say is I'm very hopeful and excited right now. And that makes my days happy. When you're feeling better, I'm feeling better. Seriously, you've been through enough. Now it's time to live.
Yeah. And I do have a lot of trauma because of it.
That's okay. That's
Pent up. And it's something that I need to focus on releasing. I mean,
I think you've been for a long time releasing
being
so much
a
of that.
physical empath is
Let me
very
tell you, Sandy,
traumatic.
you just going under the knife the other day proves that you're getting rid of some of that anger. You trusted them. You trusted God. You were even nice to them in there.
Even though the guy was a dick.
Even though he was. But maybe he just said, You know, if you have anaphylaxis, they just didn't believe it, and you didn't have it while you were under, so that was a good thing.
Either way, like, you know what it is for me, Mom? It's being invalidated every time something real happens. And that's what bothers me so much about it.
And those people don't understand because they haven't seen it with you.
Even when they did see it, they treated me
Like
horrible.
Kurt saying they sucked.
Well, no, Beaumont sucks. Everyone sucks.
Don't jump. What are you gonna do? Jump?
Boss, what you doing? My
What are you
cat
doing?
is being a weirdo. What are you doing?
He's just being a cat.
You look scary in the light.
He's being a cat. He's gonna be our black cat for Halloween. Ooh,
Oh my
spooky.
God. Boo-boos? Boo-boos? What you gonna do up there?
Dad a huge plate. He ate it like it's 5.
Oh, good. Mhm. Look at him up there. Buddha? Boo-ba-boos? My Buddha bear. Are you my little beanie baby? Yes. Oh, he's crazy. Anyway. Wow. This is a 41-minute long video. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits. But, I had to say it. Bye.